Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have for you from the Link to the Past randomizer Kabuki Tournament 2026, a winner's bracket round 3 matchup between Zelda and fearagent. On tracking today is Shinmaru, and I'll pass it over to our commentary team of Clearmouse and Jammo. Take it away, you two.
Yeah. Thanks, VT Slacker. Good morning, Jamo. How are you
Morning.
doing?
I'm doing well.
Yes, I am very excited. We have two friends, your teammate, actually, in fact, which is Fear. I don't know if you've ever teamed with Zelda, but here we are.
I've
We're
not teamed with
playing
Zelda.
Kabuki. There are very few people who have the pleasure of teaming with Zelda, so I really can't.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. It's mostly only Marty and Shady that have, I assume.
Yeah, but today, here we are. We are in a back for Kabuki. Very, very excited because it's only coming around. I don't even think it's around last year. Maybe it's like an every other year thing, but really nice turnout. I want to say there was like some 70 odd people that probably joined this year, which is very nice considering there's also co-op cross skis like going on, and there's also going to be like the solo cross skis tournament coming up. So a lot of rando commitment. But we have two champions going against each other, and this year for Kabuki, we get to get some opt-in options, and specifically we have what I consider to be the best option, which is the mirror scroll.
Yeah, everyone. Well, not everyone, but I love the mirror scroll.
In fact, I actually asked Matt, another Kabuki entrance, and I asked him like, you know, what options did you opt into? And he's like, opted for mirror scroll, and I was like, no, nothing else. He's like, no, I only opt into things that lets the game go faster. And I'm like, that is so profound. I never thought of it that way.
I mean, key drop could be as fast as key sanity sometimes, but usually
sometimes.
not.
Sometimes, yes.
Those are Hyrule Castle teams, so we're not going to Castle Tower today.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Yeah, I was gonna say, like for specific for key drop. Well, okay, let's back up a bit. So, for those of you who may not be familiar with Kabuki, this is a conglomeration of several syllables put together, and came up with this mode. So Kabuki is casual boots, and that we get to start with boots and a sword. And it is key drop, or sorry, key sanity, and it's all dungeons. So somehow through all that we got Kabuki, and yes.
Yeah, all dungeons is not really part of that name. But...
Yeah, somewhere. Well, that's, you know, there's an A and D in there somewhere that we can maybe, you know, squeeze in. But yes, part of the fun is that if you actually do make a key drop, it's key sanity, where all the small keys on like enemies are shuffled into the pool and under pots and stuff. You could in fact go into Castle Tower in order to go get some of the higher castle keys that you need, and that is quite fun.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy in key drop. I mean, you can have it happen in key sanity as well, but there's only one key, so it's probably more like, I don't know, a 20% chance or something that it happens in key sanity.
Yeah.
Versus almost 100% in key drop.
Yeah, when you pick up, like, when you get a cape or like a lamp or like another sword, like you should instantly on alert that you're going to Castle Tower somehow.
Yeah, or CT Smalls. It's very
Smalls
telegraphed. I was kind of hoping it would happen because I wanted to see if they would like mirror from Castle Tower or not. Because I think one thing that's weird about the mirror scroll. Okay, Fear's not tested that before apparently. I was about to say, like, yeah, I don't know. So if you have an actual mirror there, you can actually mirror to the front. But because it's like Doors Branch, it's like you get a checkpoint there and your mirror scroll takes you back there. And I think if they had to dip Castle Tower, even there, inside Castle Tower, your mirror scroll takes you back to ZeldaSpeedRuns.
Yeah, I think unless maybe you like have pushed the statue or something, like, to the back.
Yeah, that's the next checkpoint, is pushing the pedestal at the back. That gives you a checkpoint in the throne room. But yeah, I assume the runners maybe didn't know how that works, so you might have got to see a funny mirror to ZeldaSpeedRuns if the Hyrule Castle key was in. Or at least Fear didn't, because he tried the mirror from ZeldaSpeedRuns. Yeah, you just have to push it one pixel.
Yeah, some of these are like, outside of probably this mode, like Kabuki, there aren't a lot of standard starts anymore, let alone mirror scroll. Like, and of course, like there are like if you play actual doors, then yeah, you can have standard stars, but then again, like all the other like rooms in the dungeon are shuffled, so it doesn't really like matter. And these are for things that, again, like people just kind of find out organically, right? Just end up testing them, and then sometimes it happens in the race when it doesn't, you know, in which case it might matter, and sometimes you happen, you know, in a whatever casually, right? You just kind of end up playing, and then it's like, oh, okay, found out something new.
Yeah, it doesn't come up every seed, and it's also just quite unintuitive how it works. Like, you don't expect the mirror scroll will work different from the mirror. This is the only time in the game where the mirror scroll is different from the mirror,
That's true.
which is just strange. But you know, so before the start of this race, Fear was saying that he's going to be 30 seconds behind out of escape. Well, his Frederick kill is a little slower, but I don't think he's going to be 30 seconds behind.
Yeah,
he's actually quite close.
Yeah, and actually, I don't actually think I saw that many text boxes so far. I know we got a couple. Okay, speaking of more text boxes.
Yeah, that might have been the first one actually.
We have a mirror, so no more mirror scroll for us. At least as a bonus, we just get the real mirror now. Everything is expected. By the way, we also see a 300 early. Maybe for funsies.
First of many.
Yeah, we can keep track of how many 300s we see. I believe that there should be more than like the 5 that are normal, just due to like overworld branch settings.
Was that 8 bombs on the stun prize? I think Fear just got a stun prize for 8 bombs.
Oh my gosh, you might be right. Okay, that is that's a bit of a advantage.
Zelda will probably. I mean, Zelda can still do the stun prize. He probably will try it somewhere. Yeah. Oh, not there.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to stun. Actually, when is he gonna stun? Maybe something in Lost Woods? What's anything in Lost Woods?
Well, yeah, you can't really stun anything in Lost Woods unless you're going from the top.
Do an early mushroom, so we'll see what they end up doing. I know that some people like to, like, especially for early mushroom, they'll just, especially with the bonk rocks, you just run over to potion shop, because you're still on that sank screen, ish, and so you can just go turn it in. Now, if they want to keep it for, well, for reasons I cannot condone on restream, then that's also fine. I did not see what that was.
They're both checking on the
Okay, it is 10 arrows.
By the way, speaking of arrows, they got some arrows off of the crab. That's actually kind of nice because part of the problem I've noticed with these 1,300s being in the game is that you go like an hour with 0 arrows.
Yeah. That's right,
because what happened to me yesterday.
Right, you have to like you push out like well, useless or like what they consider to be like garbage, you know, like just filler stuff, right? Yeah, so I guess the arrows I guess are taking the casualty for this one.
It's not as bad in Key Sanity versus Key Drop, probably, but
that's probably true too.
But yeah, there is like resource issues in this mode.
Yeah, more so than you might realize. I think just because again of this extra money balancing that is on by default, which I think we have to explicitly in this case say that it turns off basically.
So Zelda just never checked stun prize, so he's gonna actually farm 2 bombs here and waste a bunch of time compared to Fear.
Yeah. Can you believe that he's going to the fortune teller with 380 rupees and not getting his fortune told? I like don't understand. He can afford it.
He could. Check the stun prize on the Zizak in Thieves Town, yeah. That's the classic. The first time where you're forced to check it. And then you're like, why did I not check this earlier?
Yeah. Now, oh, okay. That's our first Castle Tower key here in the back of Blind Set, so good thing. We brought some bombs with us. Yeah, I was also gonna say though, because there's some opt-in options this year. What are they added completionist, which if you haven't seen completionist, it is you have to get every single check in the game, 216 out of 216 or 249 out of 249. I've seen a handful of people play that. I don't know if I can recommend that option, but it is there if you want it. And I was gonna say the other one. Oh, nice glove. Yeah, the other one though is which surprised me. Zelda, in addition to known for entrance, he is a known anti-fan of Enemizer, and
yeah, I think like Sometimes people just want to spice it up a little bit for
It
Kabuki.
is. Yes. Yeah, Zach's. It is in fact Zelda, and I asked him why he chose his favorite mode or his favorite setting for Enemizer, and he said, well, so Kabuki, among of the like 80 key variant types of seeds, it's a very like try hard, like sweaty, execution heavy, like really type of like serious types of seeds and races. So he actually said that, you know, in order for himself to take it a little bit less seriously, he actually put in Enemizer just to kind of ease the edge off a little bit. Which it's a very it's very credible as a reason.
Respect it, yeah. What about key drop? I assume he didn't opt into that.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think Fear didn't, right? I don't know if Zelda did.
Yeah, I assume Fear didn't opt in it, but I guess I can check.
Oh, we want that. Let's see if Zelda saved the time here by just blind checking it. Sanity, I tend to just peek it, but
yeah. Oh, okay. So for Key Sanity, you still scout race game. I was gonna ask you, like, for Key Sanity, do you tend to check like blind more often? Okay, so Zelda's just going.
So he's making up most of the time for having to buy bombs and stuff. Yeah, Key Sanity, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of 50-50, so I still prefer to just peek it usually. But in Key Drop, I definitely just blind check it because it's just so many small keys.
But so, okay, what about Key Sanity and Money Balancing? Because this could just be a 300.
I mean, the money balancing is, well, you're gonna get like a 300 in Mini Moldum anyway, so you don't need the 300 in race game.
Yeah, yeah, that's why you peek it. That's supposed to blind getting.
Oh,
Alright, well, speaking of,
I mean,
yeah.
It's not like replacing any of the keys or anything. 300.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
just replacing junk items, so.
Well, I was gonna say, speaking of Mini Moldum, so we are both headed to South Shore. Well, we are at South Shore, and as part of the money balancing, and as you kind of maybe alluded to, we are probably going to get some amount of money, and so this makes the South Shore trip like pretty smooth, in that you don't have to make any decisions about like water walking to Zora or basically checking Zora, because you're almost guaranteed to have enough money. That's nice ice rod, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to just always have Zora money, even though I think money should actually be something you have to worry about sometimes, but... Although, I mean, we don't have it yet, so it's not guaranteed that we get it in these next few checks. But...
Where did Fear get an extra 50 rupees? Oh, no, never mind.
He didn't buy bombs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Zelda still, by the way, has not checked stone price, so...
Well, more than
yeah, we're gonna find out in Thieves Town. We have our Darkhold axes already. Good hook shot.
We do not get Zora money.
Okay, there's always Ice Rock Cave.
Yeah,
I believe
and Waterfall.
Yeah, and Waterfall. Yeah, we're just supposed to like just go to Zora.
I mean, the normal thing to do, I think, like maybe in Key Sanity you might have a different opinion compared to Kaz Boots or something. But the normal thing when you don't have money is to just water walk anyway, and you just get Waterfall and then Hobo if you don't get money there, right?
Yeah.
He's lifting up that rock.
Yeah,
There's only 20 rupees in there though. I would not do that 3 times for Zora money. That's
especially if there's money balancing on. I mean, let's just do it later.
Yeah.
Even
see if he's actually gonna do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even for casual boots though, like that's a lot of time, right? In order to like farm out money. Maybe do it once, and you're okay. Twice is probably pushing it. 3 times is like...
Yeah. Zelda needs to stop with that.
Okay.
So yeah, they just go straight in, assuming that they're not going to get money. But if you get money, then you probably just go to Zora.
There's 50! Oh, we're so close! So close. All right, what Zelda did there, by the way, it was intentional. All right, like so, the intention is that if you end up getting a heart, so he has 3 heart pieces, and so if you get a heart refill, then you actually lose your water walk. So then, like, if you get the heart refill and then you immediately get hurt from a bomb, then like it kind of knocks you back.
Get the chest. I think you won't be able to walk out of there anymore. Like you'll just be stuck in there, so you won't be able to go back to Hobo. But at least you don't miss 1 chest in Waterfall. Is the main thing. So yeah, that was good paying attention to notice he was on 3 pieces of heart there. But yeah, no divergence in the routes here, which makes sense. Maybe King's Tomb into Village. I think you could go do Saha, maybe. But if you're doing that, then are you doing Eastern or no? So it also makes sense to just go to Village.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice
with
Peach-Town
Miss... Yeah, that was a yes, that was a Peach-Town compass. Dude, you're a commentator. You're supposed to pay attention to these things.
I automatically tune out all compasses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, with Mid-Starkwold access, I'm not really sure if we have much option. Ooh, Fear! Fear, though, taking some divergence.
Yeah, I guess the mountain is available, yeah.
We're making a play. This is out of logic. But I guess we have, yeah, we can just do a lot of stuff here.
Interesting divergence, but yeah, the mountain is a pretty reasonable option. It's, yeah, good luck, Shen. We're gonna be getting a lot of items on both sides now. The mountain is actually a pretty reasonable option. We have DDM, we can beat Hera even with the mirror. We have a lot of checks up here. But putting it off is also a reasonable option, because, you know, there's always more stuff you want for non-Hera Big Key and stuff for TR, all kinds of stuff.
We pick up a quick medallion off of Old Man, so that could be very useful. Could also be not useful at all. We'll see. Zelda putting forth the easiest room of the game. With the boomerang, it's even easier.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess... Oh, no, we have a mirror, so everything's fine. So I guess we'll do, like, Hera, and then I guess we go to Paradox.
Yeah, Hera, and then you just gotta jump down and do Paradox. He could have also done East Mountain first. I don't think that would be a crazy idea, like in case you get a Hera big or anything before you go up to Hera.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can certainly see Fear as just like beating this out, like outright. Like, with a hook shot. Yeah, but we, as you said, we don't have Hera big. Yeah.
Maybe you could also get a sword, so you don't have to do an MG Moldar.
That's true, that's true. Well, we're getting a lot of pod keys, actually. I think we picked a pod big in the back of Escape, and then we also ended up picking up a couple pod smalls here as well. So...
Yeah.
Fire big. So, Zelda's got half magic, which is very, very nice. Nothing really to... I guess you could spam that Ice Rod, but nothing really else of note to mention.
You skipped both magic pots in Escape, by the way. Oh, there's the flute. So
yeah, that's
all this stuff is in logic.
Yeah, very convenient flute. I mean, the decision that Zelda came here to do the village first, like especially with the mirror, he's gonna save a little bit of time over Fear just because he doesn't have to climb the mountain, like the front way. He can just kind of backdoor Old Man rescue.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference, like, doing it from... It's definitely still a little faster having the flute, but not a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's still
But
possible
I mean, like...
Fear gets something that helps him in Village here. Oh my
gosh, Fear! Okay, that's like time number like 7 that I thought he was gonna get knocked off.
Okay, here's the fun part. Okay, nice dash.
Very well. Yeah, very well done.
Not punished for skipping both magic pots in Escape.
Yeah.
Because now he gets a refill.
No, his escape time was kind of fake in that case. It's,
yeah.
He needs that pad on like 2 seconds or something.
Well, he got a stun prize during Escape, so that kind of cancels it out. Which was actually worth it.
Okay. You see, in this case, Hera is a 5/6 crystal. That's pretty good to know.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, this being on Overworld Branch, you get to actually see the red crystal right away. I kind of forgot about that. You don't have to, like, pause check nice for it.
Alright, I think that is collectively our 3rd lucky. Thank you, Shin. Shin is doing an amazing job. Yeah, I don't know. At what point are you going to pod? Like, are you gonna wait for hammer? Are you gonna wait for bow?
I would definitely fake flipper if I got a bow or something. But we don't actually have access right now except for kern jumping, but we're not gonna like go do that out of logic.
Alright, TR small key in Paradox. Nothing really great so far. Forecast. Oh, hey, look, a bow.
Speaking of bows,
We have a whopping 10 arrows to our name. And that's enough to fake Flipper.
it is. Yeah. There's also 5 arrows in the front of Thieves Town.
True.
I found that out in my race when I was worried about
Yes.
having arrows to fake Flipper, being still on 0 arrows like half an hour into the game, and then okay, Fear forgot which entrance.
I think we're gonna, yeah. It's okay. See, this is the sign of a good entrance player, right? You just once you get there, you just go from you just check all the entrances. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 2 entrance main players. When are we gonna see someone go in the wrong entrance? And all right, we have mirror, yeah. So we're doing Smith chain for sure. Skullwood's
Skull
big.
big.
That's something that's nice to get before he goes over there.
Yeah, so this could be something that Zelda probably won't go back to unless he again finds a fire rod. He's kind of
Yeah.
already did the fire. Alright, it is Bombos for Turtle. Whoa, did we already just get both Castle Tower small keys?
Where was that? On the Smith?
Yeah, it's on the Smith Street. Yeah, it's on the Smith itself. And
Oh.
then I think we got one in the back of Blindside as well. Right? So that's our 2.
Yeah.
It's not key drop, right? I'm not imagining things.
So yeah.
This is like the earliest I've ever seen the Castle Tower keys be, like, unless you specifically need it for like Dark World access, which I guess is it still maybe Aga required to get over there? To the right side Dark World? We don't have the
is
lamp,
it-
right?
Yeah, we don't have.
That's maybe
Well,
the-
we do have the lamp actually.
Oh, we do have the lamp?
In about 30 seconds.
Oh! You saw that.
So-
Right. It's on Floating Island. Okay.
Yeah, so actually it seems like
Wow.
a very high possibility of this being a like hammer and pod type of thing. We don't have a sword or cape still, so
True.
we don't have the
true.
logic yet, but we have everything except sword and cape or cape to put like pod and logic through Castle Tower. Maybe we're gonna get it in Hype Cave here.
Alright, I'm ready for 4 chest turns from Zelda. 0. Nice hero. Big. 0. R1.
There's
Okay,
a-
we got a chest turn. Alright. Okay, we got 2 out of 4. That's pretty good. Ooh, that
Okay, so it's
hero
kind of
big,
funny the
though.
difference
Mhm.
between these two. Yeah, Zelda has the Hera big for Hera, Fear has the Skullwoods big for Skullwoods. So they're both missing one big key lock check that the other person has got.
Where is
Zelda?
Zelda going?
Oh, did he not turn in the purple chest yet? I guess he didn't.
Oh,
turn it
you're
in.
right. He didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This makes sense. Yeah. I guess it does also. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he actually gets a book or something as well, then this is
Yeah.
quite
Well,
good.
also because he hasn't done a Gino, so it makes sense to do.
Oh, yeah. True.
Or he's not doing it. I guess we have flute anyway.
We did
okay.
get probably Zelda's arguably favorite big key, the Eastern Palace big key.
Yep.
He is one step closer to going to in the Eastern.
And that bow is on the mountain. He's gonna get
Mm-hmm.
that, so we will have a single dippable Eastern. Now the
I was
question is like, are we gonna combo Eastern and pod? Like technically we could, right? Or no, we don't have a sword or cape yet, so
well, you can still get over there, right? You could just like splash delete. You can't get there logically.
you could, but yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's worth doing it if we don't get like a way to do Castle Tower.
Okay. Alright, so okay, Fear's gonna do. Okay, I'm
It's
sorry.
interesting that they both did the big key chest first. I feel like you should have done the front first in case you get a fire rod. Or in case you get a cane for this round as well.
Yeah. Easiest room in the game. I hope. No!
Oh.
I hope that's far center enough.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, alright. The worst feeling to have happen is you pull the statue over too far left, too far right, and then it doesn't register when you like get off the switch, and then you try and put the statue on there. And
Here,
you're
what are we
like,
doing? What are we doing? Why are we grabbing the small key? There's like zero reason to grab the small key. You don't need 2 keys for the front.
It's entrance. It's entrance. It's playing too much Cole Cross keys.
Yeah,
It's your
you just
fault.
always
I
grab that
blame
small
you.
key. Grab another 8 bombs. This is like his 3rd time.
Yeah.
Zelda's on 1 bomb right now. Meanwhile, Fear has just farmed bombs with the strong prize like 3 times. He's always getting some off these more bombs.
Yeah, I think Zelda's pretty like good to be aware of like prize packs. I mean, Zelda is actually spoiler champion. He won like the SGL 2020 something sometime back, like I want to say maybe like 22 or something, 23. And so like that is a quite good skill to have, to be kind of aware of your resources.
Yeah.
I mean, Fear is as well, because he's, you know, he's doing the stump prize stuff. It's just maybe sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for cross keys, it's actually pretty relevant. In the early game, you're usually trying to kill a couple different types of enemies to
Yeah, for sure.
see if you can get a bomb.
Alright, Zelda, by the way, picked up his bow, so he is a happy camper. This is a blessed seed from his perspective. Now, I was gonna say, because, like, part of the reason, I think, why Zelda favors entrance a little bit more, other than he just really likes entrance, is that you can really get away with a lot of skipping Eastern Palace unless you have the big key in the bow. As in, you can just go right in and snope right back out. In non-entrance, it's a little bit less accommodating, because like, you know, your pearl can be in sphere 1 of Eastern, right? And then you have to go in there twice. So.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like people tend to have a bit different opinions on Eastern Dip and entrance versus AD keys. Did Zelda do Graveyard Ledge, by the way?
Did he do what? Did he do Graveyard Ledge? No, he hasn't been over here yet.
Okay.
Yeah. No Bumper Scout, no Graveyard Ledge, because he went basically to Skull, wasn't he? Went just south, like to Village, Thieves, Dig Game, Hype Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like Fear's gonna kind of follow suit.
Yeah, so we're probably going to be back to the same spot, and then probably around the same time we're going to be both going to Eastern as our clear best option.
Yeah, I mean, Zelda is going to do Hera now. Actually, is there a difference for ordering? Oh no, wait, did he not do? Oh, he's going to save Hera for later?
He is doing Hera last, yeah.
Okay.
Which...
Is that what's supposed to happen? I guess
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what I was saying is that maybe you do the East Mountain first in case you get a Hera Small or whatever, right? Like, or a book for Ether Tablet, so I think for that reason it makes sense. I guess he did this row where he dropped down to Spiral and then reclimbed, and then he'll just go across to Hera and do Spec Rock last, which is probably good.
Well, he needs to reclimb, right? Because we don't have the hammer. So he can't, like, he has to...
No, 'cause
no,
he's in the Dark
we'll
Vault
be the
here,
mirror. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
yeah, you can actually go across this way.
Look at all this money we have.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get any shorter either. I really wish this could happen in real life. Just
Well,
keep
we still have to
finding
pay
money.
for Zora, so it will get lower at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
I
never
mean,
do
once you
Zora.
kind of hit the 1,000 mark or like the 2,000 mark, then I don't think you notice anymore. It's kind of like
It's infinite, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, this was the rare one of these seeds where they didn't have it before Zora. We were being only 3 rupees short, though. You almost had Zora money.
Alright, let's see in this case, what Fear potentially left behind.
Yep. Oh, that was a nice hook speed. Yeah, Hera Big Chest is going to be a hard one to come back to.
It is
nothing,
only
so-
50 rupees? Yeah.
Yep, Skull is Big Chest and Hera Big Chest both. So
Just money.
we should end up back in the exact same spot after Fear does Smith Chain into Hype Cave and Zelda finishes Hera.
So, where are we supposed to be? Like, what's our next step? Like, well, what
Eastern
are we
for sure, right? We're gonna do,
Oh, Eastern.
yeah, we're gonna do Saha and beat Eastern.
Alright, we haven't done Saha yet either. Oh, there's a Gina, as you mentioned before, right? No one's done that yet.
Yeah, we also have Mire area, right? We have Mire, potentially
yeah.
a Mire dip, and desert and
Like
stuff.
checkerboard.
But, yeah, but I mean, you're for sure gonna go full clear Eastern before that. We also have Mushroom from... Oh, we had the Mushroom early, so they'll probably turn that in, because we have Flute now. Nope, cannot do Spike Cave. So Zelda ended up quite a bit ahead here, I guess. Like Graveyard Ledge was sometime. Is there anything else that Fear did?
Where is Zelda going? Do we know something?
Did we forget
Did
that
we
we
find
need
something?
a sword or
Did
cape?
Okay.
His tracker doesn't have a sword or cape, so I think we
Alright,
forgot.
well, we are going to learn the hard way of Castle Tower requirements. I was like, do we? Okay,
Yeah,
we
there we
have
go.
figured out we cannot do Castle Tower.
I was thinking like that's a good play if we have a sword or a cape, because like you can kind of just combo Pod Eastern, because Pod is a good dip on 4 smalls in the big even without hammer. But yeah, we realized.
Yeah, with bow especially. Yes. Alright. Okay, Zelda also went against his own policy. He has said before that he will avoid Eastern like the plague without the Eastern Palace, Big Key, and the bow. But once he has it, Eastern Palace becomes his top priority. And we, in fact, saw exactly what happens when you do not make Eastern your first priority after getting the requisite items. Is you start to lose track of everything. Going Castle Tower, misfluting to 6. Although if he fluted to 6, I don't know. Maybe that would have just been the Mire area, or like that would have been, you know, going to Okina or something. Just not waste it, but it's fine too.
Yeah, I think he probably just had a moment of panic since he wasn't planning on that.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
actually, it might have just been a misfleet. He might have been trying to do 5. It's only 1 away.
We also have the hook shot, by the way, so this puts map chest in Eastern Palace is super logic. Ice
Here is
big.
walking this purple chest for no. Okay, he realized.
Okay.
He does not need to walk it. So what was in map chest? Ice big. Okay.
Ice big, yeah.
And we got a swamp small in
Yeah.
the first chest, so we only need flippers to do swamp. I guess a hammer if we don't want to have to
Yeah, in theory, hammer
run
as
down
well.
there.
Of course, hammer can just be in the first chest of swamp. That would be probably one of the meaner places to have the hammer. Okay, I think we can still run, right? To the purple chest?
Yes, we
Okay.
should not be walking here.
Okay, alright. Lesson learned.
You
Okay,
didn't need to,
we're
like,
just
pick it up
here
again
for a
either.
stroll.
I'm sure Fear is going to the same place now.
Oh,
No?
we're going to the Mire area first? Never mind.
Why are we not doing Eastern?
Maybe he's just looking for the hammer.
I mean, if you get hammer, you get to combo Pod Eastern, but that's a little bit too greedy, I think. Like, you're going to Mire without. Or maybe you get a Mire big or Desert big or whatever. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be funny, by the way, if the hammer's just Saha?
Yeah,
And it's just been
it'll be fine.
here all along. Can we do desert? We can. Oh, I guess we do the front of desert, right? We can't do. Ooh.
Flippers.
Speaking of, yeah, we can do swamp without the hammer.
Yeah, only 2 checks on logic there for now, but it is beatable between the 2 of them.
We need this bombos potentially for multiple reasons, like it's TR entry, and then also this fire, this strong fire is kind of MIA right now. So
yeah, could be entry for Ice Palace as well.
Hey, how convenient! What a convenient green pendant. If you weren't like, if you forgot about Saha initially before you did this, you would definitely have a reminder now.
Yeah, good thing he did it before Saha. I mean, that's probably the reason why. Well, it might be faster anyway. I think it's faster anyway, but... Oh, there is a sword available.
Yeah, there is a sword, so...
so Fear now could choose to do...
Of checkerboard, right?
Yeah, it's like slightly faster to take a different route in there. So Fear could choose to do Castle Tower in the pod combo and pod Eastern now. He's going to do that.
Oh, we have the swamp big here as well. Wow.
Yeah.
So swamp small, swamp big in the eastern area. And well, yeah, Zelda I guess just needs to go through this with those slippers, and the swamp's looking pretty good. Fear, yeah, as you pointed out, rightfully so, Fear does in fact have the entry to Castle Tower necessary. He has the Master Sword, which Zelda did not have.
We don't have Mire entry. Also, I guess we saw that was Ether. Let's see if Fear might
yeah, that was Ether.
Yeah, we didn't see potion. I'm not sure why Fear didn't do potion shop either before going to desert or doing this. Like, you're not gonna not do it the whole seed, and like if you get a hammer or something. Oh, speaking of,
there's our hammer.
It's not gonna be a hammer there, but
wow.
So this actually worked out pretty nice for Fear. He actually gets just go straight in full clear pod Eastern. Yeah, I mean it's not a huge difference, but like yeah, he gets to just combo pod Eastern now. I mean, he'll actually probably lose a little bit of time because he'll probably do Saha on the way to Eastern and then find out it's being pendant and have to go back into Saha.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, I guess like Saha can also potentially give you like a 5th pot key as well, right? And then you could just like full clear everything.
Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe you could choose to do pod Eastern first, like in case either of them is being pendant before even going into Saha. Zelda was that close to the hammer earlier.
He tried. He really did try in order to get to the hammer. But he'll get his sword shortly, and I guess maybe then he has some, again, some decision making. Like, Swamp actually seems pretty good over pod. Yeah, if you get a 5th pod key, then he doesn't come back to pod like ever.
Yeah, but running the Swamp is bad. I'm pretty sure he'll do Castle Tower.
Yeah. True. Like, yeah, sorry, I'm thinking like he would get the hammer first, but yes, this requires Castle Tower true.
Yeah, I mean, Castle Tower, you're definitely going to do that on the way to pod. Maybe after Castle Tower, you would maybe decide to do Swamp first. You'd probably still do pod first. But for sure, when he gets that hammer, he's just going to go beat pod, I think. Actually, not for sure. Like, you could do Swamp first, maybe, and hope for your 5th pod small, just to full clear it. Yeah, that's the same Master Sword. TR Big is in Agina. Did Fear not do Agina after checkerboard? I guess he didn't.
He did not, correct.
That seems like a mistake.
Maybe he's also just trying to cut a corner or so, right? Like, I think Fear has thought himself to be the underdog in this matchup, so maybe he is willing to skip a few things in order to cut some, in order to get some time back.
Yeah, I mean, skip like the left side swamp type of stuff, but I'm surprised Zelda just doing Skullwood's big chest as a one-off. I mean, maybe he's gonna go to North Darkhold, I guess. I'm surprised he's choosing this over Castle Tower. Because Castle Tower is kind of the best way to get to this North Darkhold stuff anyway, right? Like, you can go from Castle Tower up to Graveyard Ledge, Catfish, and stuff like that. So I don't think it really made sense to go here instead of beating Castle Tower.
I wonder if Zelda's gonna seem to like. Would you do Catfish here? And Zelda's shoes?
Yeah, probably. Since he's on his way there.
You would still have to Kern jump, so I don't know. But,
No, he has flippers.
yeah.
So
Oh, yes, you're right.
going to
You're right.
pod with flippers isn't logic, but I just don't think it makes any sense to go over here instead of just climbing Castle Tower when you have the lamp and
Yeah,
two
actually-
smalls.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually a good point because like if we're gonna come here and do Catfish, like when you like shouldn't you do it after like you land on the pyramid, right? Is that in theory closer to do Catfish?
Yeah, it is closer. I mean, doing it this way, I guess he did Skullwood's big chest, but like, I don't know, we have such better options available. I think for sure you should just, and Castle Tower is getting you 2 checks as well. I think for sure you should just do Castle Tower into pod, and then you can go do like Graveyard Ledge Catfish from the pyramid. Okay, but he's at least like not running down to pod. Like, if he's gonna go to pod, he should just do it from the Fire Hub. So that's another. That's also like unfortunate for Zelda. Like, he just ran up to Skull's big chest, and Fire Hub was right there in pod.
Yeah, so things are certainly looking pretty good for Fear. Like, I mean, Zelda will also get there as well. Like, because Zelda basically just down a Castle Tower trip right now.
Yeah, he's up the eastern though.
Yeah,
so,
true.
And I mean,
Well,
Zelda
yeah,
was like decently ahead before they kind of diverged here. So it's probably still around even overall, I would think. Like, Fear's not saving a huge amount of time with the combo pod Eastern. Probably almost not any time because he has to go back into Saha for green timing.
Alright, Zelda is going back into Village.
Why?
What is here? I'm trying to think. Oh, he has no hammer. Oh my god, he has no hammer. Oh my dude, where is he going? Is he not
Oh,
going
I
to
mean,
Castle
he must be
Tower?
going to Swamp. He must be going to Swamp, I think. I'm
Oh
guessing.
my gosh. So we're going to Out of Logic Swamp. We're running there versus an in
two checks
Logic
in
Castle
Logic.
Tower.
2 checks in
Okay, it's
Logic
alright.
and
You're right.
Swamp.
You're right. But like,
But yeah, I mean, this doesn't make any sense to me. I think Castle Tower was 100%
there are also
better.
2 checks, right, in Logic and Castle Tower as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if you wanted to commit to like trying to avoid pod until the hammer, I think you should still climb Castle Tower and then go to Swamp. Like, it doesn't really make any sense to choose Swamp here. Yeah, the hammer's in the first check of Castle Tower. I think I would just climb Castle Tower, and if you don't get the hammer, just go to pod probably. Like, it's only 2 checks in Logic and Swamp versus a whole bunch of checks in pod. And pod double dip
Because
is
you can
not
swim
that
to-
expensive anyway.
Yeah, because you can swim to pod, right? You said because like pod, like going to pod, getting to pod is in Logic. So-
Yeah, well, it's in Logic through swimming or from climbing Castle Tower, right? But
Yeah.
I think the one to Swamp is a lot more expensive than a double dip with pod. Maybe not a lot more
Unless it's a-
expensive, but
Oh.
a lot more checks in Logic than pod.
Alright, that is Desert Big for Fear. We can, in fact, now go beat Desert. Probably wants to hold up on that, though, because Once you can hold out for like that, like Cane or Mire or Ether or anything. I mean, we can also just go to Desert. It's fine. Just comboing it with Mire would be kind of nice.
Yeah, Desert's only... Doesn't just the Desert big, I guess. There's only 1 check in Logic and 2 checks in total. The funniest thing is the fact that Zelda tried to go to Castle Tower earlier here without the sword.
Did he forget that we can't go to Castle Tower anymore? Or once he tries, like he can go back once he gets entry?
Yeah, now that it's the best option, he's not going there. I wasn't paying attention, by the way, which check Fear skipped in COD. I had to skip one of the checks, I guess.
Good
I
question.
assume he would have skipped Big Key Chest. I think he skipped Big Key Chest, because I saw him jump down the Stealth for this one. So, he skipped Big Key Chest. I mean, the option Zelda went to is only 2 checks in Logic, and it's like inefficient to run the swamp without the hammer. I think 100% Castle Tower has been his best option for a while. So Fear is supposed to be Eastern after.
Yeah, and I guess like we have a lot of divergence. It seems like Fear's gonna full clear Swamp, and Zelda's gonna full clear Pod. It's just kind of seems like it's gonna be like the intermittent like travel time or intermediate travel time that make a bigger difference. Like yeah, you will have some different dungeon execution as well, but like the overworld travel is gonna be probably a bigger chunk of it.
Yeah. I mean, so what's the difference right now? He was down the Eastern, up the Castle Tower, down half of Swamp. Like, I don't know if Fear is really going to be that much ahead after, but probably at least a little bit ahead considering they run the Swamp plus also doing Catfish and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I can. Well, I think that time Fear will probably do. Like, I think he'll probably do Catfish and Zora, just like Zelda, but he has a little bit shorter path maybe to Catfish.
There's a decent chance he does them eventually, yeah. But going from Pyramid is the best way to go to Catfish, yeah. And he has the saving clip there. But I mean, Fear is also gonna have after Swamp a circular Ice Palace, right? So like, we have a lot of
that's true.
A lot of dungeons available, and like, we might just have good options such that we just never even need to go to Catfish.
I mean, how appealing right now is Ice Palace, like, without Cane? Like, I mean, we've all seen that Cane is just in ice, but, like...
It's less appealing than Swamp, but much more appealing than doing overworld chests or whatever, right? So, I think you're gonna full clear Swamp. I guess, like, maybe you'll choose to go beat Desert before Ice, in case you get the Cane there, but I'm definitely choosing Ice over, like, doing Catfish or something.
Alright, that is Swamp down for Zelda. Speaking of overworld checks, right, this is something that Zelda picked up. This was a pretty nice combo. He picked up the book on Zora Ledge.
Oh, this was Zora Ledge, okay. So that's probably the one thing that Fear has missed from those checks, right?
Oh, it's a big key.
Okay.
The Thieves' Town, that is pretty important. Actually,
very good for Zelda.
Yeah.
Unless they're selling in the Thieves' big chest, is he gonna... No, he's gonna go to Castle Tower now. She's gonna get his hammer. Okay.
imagine if like Zelda basically just rushes Thieves Town. It's like, well, I don't have the hammer. Now he gets the hammer. You're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a pretty big one for Zelda, because yeah, that's actually kind of a problem, right? Because Fear is gonna go to Swamp without going after Zora.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Bombo's tablet becomes like a really terrible check. So that's actually really bad for Fear. I can definitely see that being like last location.
Yeah, it's also kind of a hard sell, as you mentioned before, right? Like, we have fully clearable dungeons ahead of us, and that is a lot more appealing than doing overworld checks, especially Catfish Zora. I mean, yeah, Catfish from Pyramid is the fastest possible way, but it's still, like... It's like, it'll take you 10 minutes instead of 9 minutes, or sorry, 9 minutes and 10 minutes, right? As opposed to, like, let's just go to a dungeon. It's not maybe that much shorter.
Yeah, you're gonna just get to that after your dungeons, not before. And you have all these full clearable dungeons. So I wonder what Zelda is gonna choose. Like, he could go straight to Pod from here, but he does have full clearable Thieves to realize, so you could see him holding off on Pod a little bit to see if he can get a 5th Swamp.
Where is Fear going? Fear has the hammer.
Oh,
he's
he got
going
the
to
fire
Skull.
rods. He's gonna go
Right,
get
right,
Skull.
right,
Yeah, yeah, that's another option. Yeah, and he's not. I guess he's orphaning Pet here because he doesn't have the book to read it, but not orphaning anything
Oh,
else.
that's maybe okay.
Pet is never anything, so
Yeah.
I mean, he's already getting destroyed by this book, but for other reasons.
Yeah, I wonder what the Gomo situation is gonna be, right? Because like normally in every single one of these like key drop. Okay, don't look on Zelda's screen. It's fine.
Nobody saw that.
Normally it's CT2 Go mode is the second Castle Tower key, and you're just searching for it everywhere, and then usually ends up being in like GT or some random corner of the world that you know orphaned. But here, like we have both of them. We're doing Agra early. Maybe Ether. It's kind of nice, actually. It keeps you out of the whole dungeon.
Yeah. Ether from Mario, yeah, right. But, I mean, yeah, for Fear, it's more... Going with Thieves on Big seems more likely, but... unless there's something in the back of Thieves.
Yeah, so right, if you're hoping for something, like, the damage to be somewhat mitigated, yeah, as Jam was kind of pointing out, like, if the Thieves Big is blocking something, like let's, in best case scenario, the rest of our progression, then, like, you know, Fear gets shoehorned into, like, lasso-cating, like, he's forced to lasso-cate early, which is great, like, because we need him to go there in order to get his progression.
Yeah. You know, I was just thinking, because he was 3 rupees short of Zora early. But the thing is that it was on Zora Ledge, right? And I don't think we had any way to fake flip her.
No.
So it almost would have been worse, actually, I think, to have Zora money. Because you see the book there, and then you're like, I don't want to ever get that book. So you just... So it actually probably was good for them to not have Zora money. I guess maybe after Catfish, you still just go grab that book, even if you study it early. But...
Alright, we get Tempered Sword on Mothula, which is always nice to have. And we saw Zelda, of course, get full silvers out of the first chest of Swamp, so we're pretty comfy for endgame equipment. Zelda's also here in Pod, with no 5th or 6th pod key, so
yeah,
unless he decides to... Right, well...
Reasonable.
Yeah. I would imagine they're gonna open the same chests in Pod. Like, they won't open big key chests.
Well, no, they Fear skipped big key chest.
Sorry, Harmless Hallway.
Yeah, with the big key, it's most common to make that play, so yeah, I'm guessing Zelda will do the same thing there.
Alright, okay, everyone, hold hands for Fear, and just start the copium. We will come back with the book, I'm sure.
He chose to do this because he gets to combo Thieves Skullwoods now. Which he's definitely going to do before Ice, in case he can get the cane. Yeah, what do we even need at this point? We need Ether, we need Cane,
We
two
need
TR smalls.
yeah, a bunch of small keys, maybe a bunch. By a bunch, I mean yeah, just maybe TR keys.
Yeah. So we pretty much just need like TR stuff mostly, and the armor down.
GT big, I think. Did we find that already? Or yes, I
Looks
see
like
Shin
they have
marked
it, yeah. I don't remember where it was, but
Yeah,
they
same.
have it, so.
But Shin knows all, so we're good. Yeah, this actually
that
might
the-
be.
I don't know why he's doing the boss first. Like, he's not gonna skip the other stuff in pod, is he? He should have just done the back first, so he doesn't have to walk back into pod.
I was also thinking like we might be able to get a no GT basement seed. Like
That's definitely
I guess
looking very
that-
possible. I think we don't know if TR is...
yeah, we don't know our last pendant. So right, if TR's a pendant, then yeah, we might actually be looking in GT for stuff. But then like, do we know if
Yeah.
Myers are crystal?
Yeah, we don't know about either of them, actually. I could definitely see TR being pendant, considering we haven't got like a lot of small keys for it yet. By the way, they both did this bomb diver down route, but like, it's slower than just not doing bomb diver down, unless you do it really fast. So.
Oh, are you just supposed
You
to like just drain the water, or
Without Cane, you should just grab the specky key and like just do it the normal way,
oh right, yeah.
and not diver down, and skip
Same
the
people.
trench 2 key. Like, unless you do it really perfectly, it's not going to be worth it.
Alright, Zelda, I hope you learn your lesson. Silvers are wrong. Okay, don't use them when you go to desert. Just miss. They're both gonna use silvers, don't worry.
Yeah, I would guess so. Fear also needs to get back to this Agina at some point. I mean, presumably he's gonna beat Desert and do it then or something.
Yeah, I hope he just. I hope it was like an intentional skip. Or sorry, it was a like. Oh, I forgot. Let me go back and do it later. Type of thing. Because like I think if he skips intentionally, it's like he probably won't go back to it. Right? At
I mean,
least
he
like
did left
for a
side
couple
swamp,
of
so
times.
I can't imagine he's intentionally trying to skip Agina.
Yeah, what was Zelda's kind of hoping for to find on Helma? Like, it can't be a small key, right? And that was the only thing that it would help him for?
Yeah,
Like,
so
or
there's
is
pretty,
it-
there's pretty much no reason to do Helma before doing the back. I think the only thing is like if you, the thing is we're just enough items from Go mode that I don't think you're ever, like if you get Cane, are you really gonna just skip that and go to Maya or something? You're still like, I would for sure just be like, do the back first because we're several items from Go mode and it's not like you're likely to get Cane on the boss anyway. It was like 6 seconds from exiting and re-entering pod or whatever.
Alright, Fear's gonna have the benefit of Tempered Sword for Argus, which is quite nice over Master Sword.
Yeah. Where was the template anyway?
On Mothula.
I was on Mount.
Zelda will get that eventually.
Not
Yeah, I
paying
mean, you
attention.
gotta get Fire Rod, so.
He will definitely get that. He's probably doing Thief Town into Skullwoods now, I would think. So.
Well, would you do the back of would you do Skullwoods into Thieves Town in hopes that maybe you get this like Thieves Town small key? Oh, we have the Thieves Town small key? Never mind. Where did we get this?
We've had that for a while. I don't know where,
Have?
but
Alright.
we have both players have it, so yeah, you're for sure doing.
Thank you, Shin, for your sacrifice to have beatable Thieves Town.
Goodbye forever, Bombos tablet.
Yep. Again, Copium. My Copium is here. Yeah, but
He's
like
gonna beat
Fear,
Desert
right?
first.
Yeah, you could be desert. Yeah, but Fear kind of has to, like, he has to consciously go over to the Zora area or like Catfish or whatever. I mean, maybe the fact that he's gonna be desert, get desert big,
Hopefully
like,
get TR big.
and TR big. But it's like, well, what else are you gonna have left? I guess.
I mean, he's definitely gonna do ice next, I think.
Oh,
Like,
right.
He doesn't have cane, but
Yeah.
he'll definitely do ice, I think. And then, yeah, I mean, hopefully for him, he gets nothing in ice, and then save and quit to Pyramid and do Catfish Zora. That's kind of the best case at this point for him, is if he gets forced into that.
Can you see them going up the mountain and just trying to dip like the front part of TR? Like Fear might be incentivized to go back because he has a Hera Bing.
Not without the cane, which was in Thieves' Attic.
Yeah, true. Okay, excellent point. Okay, all right. So our Ether and Samaria is at least Samaria is back here in Thieves. So again, the copium is rising.
So I mean, no, there is actually a good chance. Like we switched.
Oh my god! Come on, Fear! So mean.
Nice
so
bait.
mean.
He didn't even lose a cycle by
I know.
doing the bait.
It's like the last possible second too, in order to like see now. Figure okay, you deserve to last locate Bubba's tablet. All right, I do not like being misled.
Yeah, there is a good chance at this point if he was going to get locked out of the seed by that cane, because like our Ether could just be in TR. I really hope he does Agina after this.
All right, let's see what's in this chest. It is only 10 arrows. All right, we have been absolved. And yes, Grid, Thieves Big is on Bombo's tablet, and the book is on Zora Ledge, which we are really hoping Fear gets shoehorned back into that place, or that location.
Either way, it's pretty disastrous after you've already done Swamp and Purple Chest, because it just becomes a complete one-off.
Yeah. Alright. Fear has remembered Agita. I didn't really actually think about what you're supposed to do after Desert if you've already done Checkerboard, but you know, Fear just runs over.
Yeah, probably should have done Desert Big Chest first, so he could run right from Desert. But
wait, did we not do Desert Big Chest?
he did do it. He just did it after Landmark.
Oh, okay, okay.
So now I expect him to go to Ice Palace.
Walking out of Agita too. Are you supposed to save and quit?
I think it's a little faster even if you're fluting, but not hugely. I forgot Fear's not done this mushroom the whole time. That's kind of crazy.
And he can't do fake powder even because he doesn't have the cane in order to fake powder with.
Yeah. There's not really a good reason to put it off for that long.
Is Zelda too? Oh no, here just Skull Big. Never mind. I was like,
he did it as a one-off.
Yeah, this is the triple dip of Skull Big. See, Zelda is willing to he's like willing to quadruple dip like any other place except for Eastern. Eastern is one-time deal.
Double dip the top of Hyrule Castle.
Yep, that's true. Yeah. that is a new one to me.
Just because you didn't want to go to Eastern.
Alright,
There's
okay,
ice.
so we, yeah, Brett, ice is our last pendant, by the way. So, that means all of our TR keys are not in GT, right? Ether Medallion's outside of GT.
Oh.
Are we just go mode in GT?
Yeah, that means GT is go mode. So, yeah,
That's
this seed is
awesome.
going to be pretty quick. Like, we just need 2 TR smalls and the Ether for Zelda. That's it. Yeah, I guess the king being in Thieves Town is good and bad. Like, he's gonna get narrowed back down to Bombo's tablet, but Zelda gets to do ice with the cane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually a pretty substantial time difference. I mean, well, no, I mean, Zelda's still gonna be looking for, like, stuff, right? Like, he doesn't know ice is a pendant for one, so he's gonna still full clear ice, like, look for TR small and Ether and all this stuff. Just, like, he'll do a lot faster with the cane. Fear.
More time lost for not having cane.
Yeah. Dude, these little like red barries, like the mini ones, they're like mosquitoes.
Yeah, Ether would definitely be very bad for Fear if he gets it here. Honestly, I can't really, even if it's not here, like he's just losing so much time from having to run back to Bombo's tablet and stuff. Like, and we know there's not going to be any like GT shenanigans to really create separation in the seed. So it's feels like there's already not many ways Fear could come back from that. He could go straight to Zora Ledge after Ice, but I could also see him doing like Catfish.
You might want to wait for Catfish? Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. This we need the cave! We need the cave!
Dude, I never understand why people just line up this pixel instead of just doing, you're holding out the sword, you can just do the spin setup. Like he fell down like 4 times, you can just do the spin setup and just get it to line up. Like it's just, he's always done it that way, so that's how he still does it, I guess. You also don't get to practice it that much since you usually have Kane, but...
You know, they teach you in the mentor tournament, like, don't only rely on Icebreaker, right? Like, it's not like since Icebreaker was first discovered, you can just basically never learn IPBJ, and...
I was just glad, did you see that key dash from Fear? Because he got off center there, and then he just moved back left, and then just had the key dash again. Yeah. He just kind of YOLO lined up back onto the pixel. That was pretty funny.
Okay. So, we did see Zelda come into Ice after Fear, and Fear did have a little bit of shambles.
High-fiving here.
But, yeah, but like, like, Zelda is gonna get out faster.
You see why Icebreaker is faster right now.
It's really, it's so fast. You basically cut off like half of the dungeon, right? Or they had like one trip basically out, like one trip over. Do any of these ice keys help you, by the way, in order to make ice faster, even with Kane or without Kane? Like getting to Ice Tea or like anything like that?
Without Kane, it definitely matters. Yeah, because you can spend the key to get to left to right side instead of having to drop down, and then you can also do Ice Tea with the small key. For Zelda, it pretty much doesn't matter because you're just gonna get this small key from many pots and be able to not hit the switch and go through the top row anyway.
Alright, we have full cleared ice. We have found nothing of usefulness in ice. Like, no TR keys? Where are these TR keys then? Are they just all in TR?
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't had another one show up in ice. Right, and we don't have the ether either, so yeah, we're really running low on options actually. The TR dip is definitely looking like our best option soon. You probably do like Ether Tablet and Hera Basement on the way.
We have Spike Cave? Do we have... Actually, no. We don't have invincibility, right? No Kane,
yeah, we
no
don't have invincibility, so...
Okay.
Probably not do that.
Well, would you do it anyway, since you're up there? But I guess maybe it doesn't combo very well, because you want to go eventually into True Rock, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're up there, you want to just go into TR and allow it to shut probably.
Alright, we got a little bit of a party. Fear knows how to use that fire rod very well.
Yeah, well, he has to spam it a lot more because on the right side you don't get as much splash damage, so every shot is only hitting like one of them.
Is that just a right side thing, or is that just like...
Yeah, like the top left you get better splash damage for some reason instead of top right.
Okay. Game favors one side versus the other. I guess, yeah, just like all of these crystals. Fear's doing it. Fear is doing it. He may not realize or think that this book is any good, but it doesn't matter because it's necessary.
Yeah, the problem is it's still probably not his first option to go to Bombo's tablet after this. So
look, we have achieved step 1, okay? Step 1 is important.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Maybe
You're right.
the
Like
shovel, by the way.
shovel was on
Would be
pyramid.
nice. Oh, that's on pyramid. Okay. I think we've checked that.
We have not checked that. At least I didn't see anybody do that. Yeah, so I guess we have.
I was gonna say, what does fear do? If we talk about air basement, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think the fear, sorry, no pun intended, is he finds ether. As you mentioned this before, and then he gets shoehorned back into mire, looking for the cane or looking for anything, and then that's just gonna be a trip that Zelda most likely won't have to go do.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be worse for him if he finds the ether. I mean,
Not vanilla, right? Not vanilla? Alright, it is
not vanilla. It is like something that maybe he's gonna end up doing anyway, because we're still missing 2 TR smalls. Like maybe you still end up having to clear mire anyway, but yeah, the double dip is still gonna not help. I'm surprised, like, has Fear done shovel? Maybe he's done shovel. I'm not sure if he has or not. I would be a
I
little
guess I don't
surprised
remember him seeing that.
he's choosing this stuff over shovel, but maybe he has done it. I'm not sure. I think Zelda hasn't done it. Probably doing it right now.
Oh, I guess maybe Fear's gonna try and sequence break Spike Cave after this? Because yeah, as you said, he can't do TR unless his hovering skills have improved immensely since I last watched him do cross keys.
He has been pretty good at hovering since he just changed his controller. There's a TR small on shovel, so yeah, I don't think anybody did that.
Yeah, he definitely did not do that. Alright, Zelda's ready to do TR then.
Yeah, this is his best option probably. He's probably gonna do at least Ether Tablet. We'll see whether he also does Hair Basement or not.
Yeah. Fear definitely has an added incentive because he skipped Hera Big Chest, so he, like
Oh right, yeah.
we're happy to be happy. Happy might be too strong a word, but we're back here for a reason.
Yeah, with how little we have left, it seems pretty likely that we're just gonna get a TR small in mire.
Yeah, I can certainly see a TR key to this dungeon being in TR. That's very normal. I mean, kind of surprised we didn't see one in pod, honestly. That is plus a small key to pod.
So is doing out of logic Spike Cave. I'm pretty surprised at that. I would definitely just go to TR from there. He's just trying to be very thorough before TR, I guess, but there's little enough left. You're probably gonna get an Ether or a TR small in. You're both doing out of logic at the same time though.
We have a fifth pod
small.
But I can certainly see scenarios where, like, oh, you find Burna in the first, whatever, 3 checks of TR, and then, the TR small key is in Spike Cave, so, I mean, I can see it, but I think to your point, though, it's also just very practical that we can just go into TR and then forget about Spike Cave, because Spike Cave takes a while, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible, but, I mean, I guess we know now that our Burnout or Cape is out there somewhere, not just in GT, but
Yeah.
before we go to Pod Small there, you could also just think, like, it might just be in GT.
Alright, Fear is blind pulling, well, he better blind pull ped. Like, I guess we have all the pendants. Okay.
He is blind pulling it. I guess Zelda checked this. I think I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it was in fact the bug net.
Nice.
Alright, where's Fear going? Fear is... What else do we have left on the mountain? Are we hovering TR?
I don't think we're doing that.
Well then What do we have over here?
That is a good question.
All right, everyone, get your hover emotes out. This one, if Fear has to turn around, it might be a little bit more costly than Zelda going to Castle Tower without a sword or cape to get in.
Has he forgotten?
He doesn't even have a tier. He doesn't even have like a second tier of Smokey either, so it's not looking like.
Yeah, I think he just forgot. Like, I think there's no way he's suffering. I hope he gives it a try.
I mean, we will all be very surprised. You know, maybe Fear would just grind the Prac hack, right? And then we will find out.
It's funny they both did a brain fart climb. Zelda went up to Castle Tower without a sword, and
yeah, that one might.
This one is worse though.
Yeah.
Okay, quick swap to Samaria. Oh, where's our
no.
Samaria? Oh no.
Right. We have realized the error of our ways. Don't worry,
he was playing with a map tracker without logic, which like.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, I think he's.
I thought his normal tracker is like. I mean, I thought like so he does have a new tracker. It looks really cool. He drew all of the icons and everything, but I thought it was still just like a skin off of like Moffat's tracker or like emo tracker, whatever he uses.
It
like,
is, but I think he has a map or something, but it doesn't have logic. Maybe I'm assuming.
Oh, are we going? We're going to Bombo's tablets.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
this is very good for Fear.
I don't know. Like, did he even have anything else? What was his other
shovel?
option?
He's still a shovel. We still haven't gotten our TR Smokey yet.
That's true. So actually, it would have been better if he did shovel before this.
Yeah.
Maybe he's forgotten about shovel as well. Like, I'm surprised he would do this before shovel, but
yeah, he can do Thieves Town now, and then I think he's gonna get shoehorned into doing shovel because we don't have any TR keys anymore, right?
well, he has one. But
Oh, okay, yes, he has one, but like you won't go to TR thinking that there's gonna be 2 keys to this dungeon in TR, will you?
you might if that's your only check in the game other than shovel. But I still think you probably should do shovel first. I wasn't really paying attention. I guess Zelda hasn't really got anything here so far.
He has not. This is we're getting to the extent of our abilities to move forward in this dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, Lizard Bridge is not actually in logic, so I feel like we're gonna get a TR Smaller and Ether on these next couple of checks.
Okay.
Like, is there anything else available? Oh, Hammer Pegs is available. That might be the only other thing that we've not seen. Maybe Hammer Pegs on.
Hammer Pegs?
Yeah, because we didn't have a hammer when we did Smith Chain, right? So, I mean, they could have done it with Thieves Town, but or Zelda could have, but it made sense with what he had available. I think like he still had ice and stuff available, right? So it made sense not to bother with that.
Would you not done? Oh, you were saying after Thieves Town, he had another dungeon to go to, so he would not have done Hammer Pegs. Right.
Yeah, you had Skullwoods, and then there's our Ether. Okay, so that is our logic. So it actually could be 2 TR Smalls in Mire, but yeah, you're this far, you probably just go to Laser Bridge and see if you can get your 4th one.
Surely we will find a small key to this dungeon.
Yeah.
It's so common in Key Sanity, looking at so many spoiler logs. It's like, it's really nice when you play spoiler and you're like, oh, okay, I only gotta bring 2 keys with me, because there's always one at Laser Bridge. But when you're not playing spoiler, it's a little bit less
The last
desirable.
chest in pod is not in logic. Or we have 1 pod small out of logic and we're missing the pod small, so it's definitely not. Okay, now one of our pod small. Well, no, we still.
No, we're still out of logic. We don't have the key.
Yeah. This was not an Legacy.
It's a small key to this dungeon.
Yeah, classic. We had normal dark. We had mid Darkwood access, but then the hammer was in the first check of Ega, and we got our 2 C. It was kind of surprising Zelda actually did like a North Darkworld, like Skullwood's big chest into Catfish, even though he had Castle Tower available. I was confused by that because.
Well, he also went to Swamp too before.
Yeah, and he also ran to Swamp. Yeah. Without the hammer.
Yeah, that one was a pretty painful trip.
That actually ended up being good for him, right? Because he got him the book before.
Yeah.
Going to Swamp.
That's true. That is actually when, in fact, he did Catfish. No,
Because if you get the hammer, you're probably gonna just do Pod rather than go to Catfish.
And then you're gonna do Swamp. Yeah.
You have such good dungeon options available, you don't really need to go to Catfish. So you end up doing what Fear did. But I mean, Fear didn't do that many extra checks, right? Like, he ended up doing Ether Tablet Hair Basement, which Zelda did anyway, looking for TR Smalls. He didn't really do, like, almost any extra checks. He did Ice without the cane, when Zelda had the cane. He had the extra mountain climb because he forgot you can't go to TR. We are seeing hammer pegs. So our last TR small is just Mire, probably.
Yeah, I guess we'll... Unless it's on Vitreous, we will not see anything else.
Yeah, that's over and everything, so... Fear's finally doing Shovel. I think it was faster to run there than just flip to 4, but...
You're supposed to run from race game, right? Like, or like at least in CAC, right? You get the shovel in CAC, and then when you're down in Maze Race in the library, you're supposed to run to the dig spot. I don't know if that's much different.
Not from hammer pegs though, I think.
Oh yeah, maybe not. Okay. Yeah. I guess this is pretty deep in.
But now
That's
he has,
not my.
absolutely nothing left in the game except TR, probably, right?
Yeah. So he's like, the Fear is kind of like back on the rails of the seed. It's just a little unfortunate. Like the book is the book was the big one, right? Like the book not having it before Swamp and having to go back to Mombo's tablet.
Yeah, I'm sure he's feeling bad because I mean, there's less locating the book is one thing, but then or less locating Mombo's tablet, but then just climbing up to TR for.
Yeah.
Like...
That one was definitely an unforced error, and that was completely avoidable.
If you last locate plus make a 1 minute mistake, then it's kind of hard to imagine you're ahead.
Yeah, there are probably some other things that, Fear, like, oh, if I just had this book before Swamp, then, he could have gotten Cane, and if he could have done Ice with Cane, that would have saved him some time as well. Nice TR small key on Vitreous.
It was on video, okay.
It's on Vitreous!
That's funny. So if you didn't get 1 in TR, you would get rewarded for rushing the boss instead of doing more checks on Mire. Which I think I would probably just do like Spike Chest Bridge boss, because like if you're looking for 1 of 2 TR smalls and there's only a few checks left in the game for it, you're almost certainly going to get 1 just doing the on the way checks.
As in, well, like you would do those checks like on the way to the boss, and then if it didn't show up, you would go back to Mire, like go back in.
Just go back in if you don't get 1. Yeah, but like doing 3 checks, you'd be so likely to get 1 when there has to be 2 in like those 8 checks, pretty much. Alright,
so Fear's also in TR Small Kiko mode. We know there's one on Laser Bridge. So as long as he perseveres and continue on, yep, okay. Dead rocks are on Fear's side.
We just need 20 more of those. Well, not 20, probably 50. 50
more.
maybe.
Yeah. I guess actually, since Zelda ran all the way to Swamp without the hammer, I don't know. Maybe Fear going back with Bombo's tablet, like as a one-off. Maybe travel time's about the same. Maybe like maybe it didn't cost him as much as I initially thought it was gonna be. Not saying it's great because he still has to like drain, like he still get a Dark World again, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing, but I just don't think it made sense when you had Castle Tower available.
Yeah, but for a for Kabuki Seed, and again, I'm not complaining because this is my dinner time, and so the faster they finish, the sooner I can eat. But,
yeah, I mean, it's only 5:30 for me, but I'm quite hungry too. So, yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the timer, but yeah, this is a really fast one.
Yeah, normally Kabuki, even just regular Key Sanity, because it's all dungeons, and we're hunting for Castle Tower keys at the very end, you have full clear everything, like it's probably like 145, 150. Usually I don't think they go above 2 hours. I mean, they can, depending on how bad of a seed you get. But yeah, it's something that, I mean, Zelda's gonna finish. GT Climb is, I don't know, a few minutes, like 3-4 minutes, and then Ganon is like 1 minute and change because we have silvers. Like, he's gonna finish, within 6-7 minutes probably.
I mean, it's a really nice seed. Pretty much the only bad item location was that Thieves' Big, which works out if you have the book already when you do Swamp. But like, yeah, we really just had everything to single dip a lot of dungeons, right? Like, we got to single dip Eastern, single dip Pod, which is usually a double dip. We got to single dip TR because we got our third small in there. Single dip Mire, single dip Swamp. Like, we really had almost no double dips.
Fear was thinking. He was thinking about leaving. Yes, Shin also bringing up, yes, to his point, the Kabuki qualifier, which I believe got second in JAMO, right? You sub to that. Most people, I do not think, sub to that seed.
I was third in that one, I think. But yeah,
third?
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot more over 2 hour times than usual for a Kabuki.
Faster than the fire rod? Or is this just what everyone's used to doing? Lighting the 3 torches with the lamp and then shooting the fire rod?
No, that is the fastest way to do it, because you have to pick up the pots anyway, so like it doesn't save time to have fire rod for those.
Okay.
I was just laughing. Fear just for some reason did 1, 2, 4, 3 on Laser Bridge. And he actually just did an extra check because of that, because it just happened to be his TR small on the third one. The seed really played itself for a lot of it. It's like, there were so many points where they just had really obvious decisions, like, I can go full clear this dungeon, I can go full clear this dungeon.
I feel like, well, Fear, didn't he kind of do that, and then he got screwed by the book on Zoralash?
Yeah, I mean, I do think that, like, it made more sense to not go do Capture Zora when Zelda did it, and it actually worked out for him. He got rewarded for that.
It was rewarded.
But again, it was like, it's not like it even mattered that much, like, because Fear didn't really do almost any extra checks. Like, after getting your cane, you still end up with 1 TR small in a spot where you're like, I'm probably doing some of the trash checks to look for a TR small.
Zelda's dropping in. Not gonna be quite the sub 130, but it won't be far more. It won't be that far off. Yeah, and I think with this projected victory for Zelda, he will be. Oh, okay. Alright, let us venture into darker websites and figure out what the bracket looks like. Because everyone loves start.gg, let me tell you that.
Okay, at least I have the link for the bracket in my browser
Yeah,
history
same.
now.
I think I bookmarked it and then I never actually remember.
This thing's always me waiting for a while.
As soon as I find Zelda and Fear's okay, alright. Okay, so to get here, it looks like Zelda beat Scottish, and then Fear beat Olive. And yes, the other side of this winner's bracket is like we do not have a lot of results. So yes, Zelda will be waiting. But GG's, speaking of waiting, it's 1:30:33. 30 seconds over. 33 seconds over 1:30. Very, very fast seed. Well done,
Yep,
Zelda.
nice time. GG to Zelda.
See, Zelda can win things that aren't entrants, okay? This is proof. You just have to make sure he doesn't double dip Eastern, otherwise his like spirit is ruined at the very beginning, and then he doesn't have the will to play anymore. I think we're joined by Zelda, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, hello, GG's.
Hey, GG, thank you.
GG.
Very fast C, thank you for finishing quickly.
Very quick. It's when I found
Yeah.
CT2 so early, I was like, man, this could be so fast.
Yeah, you had the Irish Rod too. It was the seed really played itself for a lot of it. It was like you had a lot of very obvious decisions. Go beat this dungeon.
Yeah, I don't think I necessarily made some correct decisions. Like obviously going to Castle Tower when you can't enter it is not ideal, but
Going there
We
and
were
then
wondering.
not going when it was like your best option. I was very surprised that you were avoided it for a little bit after getting the Master Sword and like running to Swamp and doing North Darkworld instead of doing that from the Pyramid. But
yeah, when I got to that time frame, I was like, when I do Agate Tower, I'm gonna want to go to Pod probably. So I was like, if I just go do Swamp, and I honestly already kind of felt like I could be behind from that whole Castle Tower scenario, where I went there I couldn't enter. I was like, let's go to Swamp. Maybe I can find a 5th key and I can just full clear it because I gotta find the hammer soon. And that never happened until basically Go mode.
the thing is, like, once you have Aga beaten, you can go back there anytime with the save and quit, right? So I feel like you don't have to feel committed to Pod. You can always just go to Catfish first. But anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, that route was like pretty rewarding for you, right? Because if you got your hammer, you would probably go straight to Pod rather than Catfish. But instead, you actually got your book from Zora Ledge by doing Catfish before going to Castle Tower.
Right.
And you had your book when you beat Swamp.
Yeah, so that got me. Was it Thieves Big? I think was there.
Thieves Big leading to the cane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that actually worked out quite nicely for you. Like Fear kind of did Castle Tower into Pod, into Swamp, not having the book, right? And then you beat Skullwoods, beat Ice without the cane, and then kind of get into last locating territory.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see how that happens. Like I knew Thieves Big was a potential out, but I didn't honestly expect it to happen. I guess I kind of thought with Flute that I might have even been second to the book, just because you never know when with a Flute it's so fast to get to Zora.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because both of you guys went to Zora with just short of Zora. Fear was actually 3 rupees short of Zora.
Oh,
I mean, both
that's
of you
nice.
did like Waterfall into Hobo. But what I was thinking, like, you didn't have flippers or a way to fake flipper, right? So it actually might have been worse if you had Zora money, because you go see that book and then you can't get it. It's like you don't really want to go grab that book.
Yeah, that is actually true. Yeah.
It's like
Fear's-
Fear has thrown in the towel, so GG's. Yeah, I mean, like, yes, as we've kind of seen, if you don't, if you do Swamp without the book, in hand, it is very easy to isolate Bobo's tablet. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a bad check. I mean, the way the seed worked out, like, it didn't really matter that much because you're still kind of last locating your TR smalls. Yo Fear, GG.
Yo, Fear GG's.
Yo, GG's fair.
GG's.
Sorry about Bombo's tablet. That was a very rough situation. That's probably like honestly like the biggest part of the race.
I mean, I'm not surprised by the results. I'm a little disappointed that it was so lopsided, but yeah, I'm not surprised.
Hey, remember you said you were going to be 30 seconds behind on Escape? You guys were like almost tied coming out of Escape. But you
Oh,
were up
really?
8 bombs coming out of Escape.
Yeah,
Zelga
that's
never
right.
took
Yeah,
one
Zelga.
by
We were actually in fact ahead of Zelga in CAC because Zelga had to take like he had to bonk the bomb thing twice.
Nice. Take the wins where I can get them.
But yeah, the Bombos tablet was unfortunate because Zelga actually did Catfish Zora before even getting his hammer, so he ended up having the book when he did Swamp. Like, the main difference is that you don't get to have Cane for ice and stuff. You still kind of end up doing all your crap checks to look for TR smalls, but it definitely hurts to not get that Bombos tablet the first time.
Yeah.
And then another one was running up to TR, obviously.
Yeah, well, that at that point I am sure I was already cooked, but I was like so few checks, and I kept thinking, all right, well, my densest place is I only have 1 key, but that's still like 3 checks, and because it's just a bunch of one-offs. I don't know, like do I 2 one-offs, and then I'm like, oh yeah, crap, I don't have Cane of Samaria.
It would have made sense if you had the Cane, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a map tracker that doesn't have logic? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of easier to make mistakes like that.
I mean, I should
had...
look that I have Cane Samaria, but in my head I had Cane of Samaria. So
yeah, I mean, you guys both had a bit of an oopsie because Zelga went tried to go up to Castle Tower without the Master Sword. So.
Oh, okay. Was I over the first to the hammer?
You were, in fact, yeah.
By quite a bit, yeah.
That actually felt really good. I actually felt pretty good about everything up until that point. And then I'm like, okay, so this is sweet. I get to do basically all pod in Eastern. I got the Fire Rod, and I think I got the Swamp Small. And I'm like, all right, sweet. So I've got all these dungeons to clear. And I kept kind of putting off ice, hoping for Samaria. And it just never showed up. So then I finished all those dungeons, and I got like nothing. I got nothing out of all those dungeons. And I'm like, great. So now I've got all these like one-off checks to do. I didn't do the Zora area because I never did Catfish, so I don't know. I was down to when I got that second Turtle Rock Small, I was down to Catfish and Pod Big Key Chest. So
I wasn't too far off either. I think when I finally went into Turtle Rock, I had 2 smalls, and my checks were Pod Big Key, Hammer Pegs, and Hera Basement.
Right, you skipped.
That's cool.
Basement, yeah.
You probably did more
Hammer
checks
Pegs
than me, and you did it all faster. So I love this game.
I mean, I think that's just the nature of running into the book and just getting to do it efficiently. I don't think that has anything to do with like a skill level thing. It's just rando did dumb things.
Well, let's be honest. Like I know we don't want to put anyone down, and I'm not trying to put myself down. Zelga, you're really good at this game. So again, I'm not gonna say that I'm in your class after all these years. So again, even if I got the book, I don't know. I still think it might have been a little bit closer, but
I mean, I objectively I know I'm good, but objectively I know you're good too. Like,
but I don't have the results to. I guess you don't either, unfortunately. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for that win. I've been rooting for it for a long time. Maybe this is the year.
And you were just runner up a league. Like you got the
yeah, but that's because I had Jammo. You just gotta find good players, like Jammo and Homie Beer.
That helps.
I'm a smart player. Everyone thought I was good because I was with Gamma for so long, and then I'm just tricking everyone.
Tactical teammate choices.
Yeah, I'm like I'm like a really good GM. Can find all the good players and just attach myself to them. Like I'm the Phil Jackson of Rando. Is he a good coach, or did he just have Jordan and Pippen and Kobe and Shaq? Who knows?
Thank you for explaining the reference. I had no idea who that person was. Like every single time you come on and do one of these, you're like, oh, you're the blank blank of something, and then I'm like, okay, I don't know who any of these people are. So.
I actually had fun. I don't play a lot of this mode. I don't play a lot of non-keys, and my expectations. I mean, Gemma and I have been talking. My expectations were pretty low going into this, and telling me that I even was close in Escape is pretty awesome. Here's something that I just learned because I haven't played this with mirror scroll. I thought the mirror would take you to the front after Zelda.
I mirrored after picking up Zelda 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny. You guys didn't know how that works. You know what I was hoping for? I was really hoping the Hyrule Castle Small was in Castle Tower, because you guys would have both went and grabbed it and then mirrored in Castle Tower, thinking it takes you to the front of Castle Tower, and then it would have taken you to Zelda's cell. I know that would.
Yeah, you got to go to
you.
you have to go to the throne, right?
Yeah,
and
you have to go push the throne to update your checkpoint to be like the throne room instead of Zelda's cell. Like if you mirror in Castle Tower, it'll take you to Zelda's cell.
Is this a mirror scroll thing only, or because I think you get in the mirror?
If you get the real mirror, it behaves as you would expect the real mirror to. I think so.
So why? Yeah, because you get the mirror, you mirror out, and you're in the front.
Yeah,
why is it different for mirror scroll? I wonder.
Like, yeah, the Escape just has this weird thing where it has these checkpoints, like at Zelda's cell and at the throne room, and they make it so that you don't just get to mirror out every time. You have to run out.
Lame. I wasn't sure. This is the first I've ever used mirror scroll.
It's funny because you guys both also had to kill that green guard a second time because you respawned it by
oh yeah,
using the mirror scroll.
That's so.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I think Zelda, you're maybe waiting for a while. I don't see anyone immediate in your next set of opponents. So, but I think Fear, you're just waiting on Tyler and Facebones. So,
okay.
Yeah, should be good time. I was also pointing out, and I know Fear, you're such a big fan of Enemizer. If you in fact opted into Enemizer, you would have been playing Enemizer today. Just saying.
Well, yeah, there's a reason I don't do that.
You won Enemizer almost every time in League. That's how we got to the finals. You could have.
No, but that was Beer. Like, look at those times that Beer put up in League. It was like he finished like 10 minutes above everyone else. So I just had forever to finish.
Maybe he rubbed off on you a little bit. Maybe
I know. I don't enjoy it. I do not enjoy it at all.
Good process success. I hope that we do see you play an Enemizer Seed, Zelda. I look forward to it. It's your favorite mode, right?
Do you have Enemizer, Jamma?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Are you guys gonna play soon? I think you guys are gonna match up pretty soon, right? I'd be pay to see that.
Me and Zelda
was as far as I looked into the bracket.
I think me and Zelda would be in quarterfinals, but I definitely have to get past a couple good players before that would happen. So I'm playing Furious Magic tomorrow night.
Calling it right now.
That should be a good race.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have key drop, Zelda? Or just key sound?
Yeah, I actually played key drop with Brave before this.
Oh, you do? Nice. So it would be key drop if we play.
Oh, cool.
I was happy to see a lot of people opted into key drop. I think it's a nice way to spice up the mode.
I hope you remember.
I kind of actively wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone here and not take it like 100% as seriously. So that's why I signed up for key drop and Enemizer, just to kind of force it that way.
Yeah.
You learned your lessons from previous key drop seeds, right? I think didn't you play like week 1 doors at some point, and then the only 2 swords you left behind, or the only 2 checks were 2 swords in pots and on like the Bari or something of Ice Palace. You
it was like the opening Bari of Ice Palace, and I think it was the pot in GT, like with the hammer pegs. I think of that pot. Like as soon as you go left in the basement, I think it was
2 of the freest checks.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but best of luck to you guys. Anything else as we kind of wrap things up?
No. Thanks for the restream. Sorry it wasn't closer.
So it was good. It was a good race. It's fun.
No, come.
Like you were like pulling ahead because you got the hammer first, right? Then you like all these dungeons, and then the book kind of
Yeah, the wall.
threw a wrench in
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
For sure.
So I mean, it would have been a lot closer than like the results for this particular one like would have been. So.
Did you go to? I take it you went to Vu before going to the mountain.
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, that was the
Okay.
first point of divergence. First real point of divergence. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys split up there, but it hardly mattered. Like, you kind of got a Harabig doing the village loop, and Fear got a Skullwoods Big doing the mountain, but both of those were nothing, so, like,
Yeah.
the big divergence there, but it basically didn't matter at all, because you just end up back going to Eastern as your next best option.
Yeah, makes sense. And I'll just echo GG's to Fear. Like I knew it was gonna be a tough race. Like regardless of what the times say, I still feel like it was gonna be a tough race, and I still think it was. So
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, thanks for comms. And
Yeah. Well, thank you
yeah,
guys for
thanks for the
racing.
restream.
Thank you, Shin,
Shin.
for tracking.
Yeah, thanks, Shin. It was a good race.
Right, and we'll try to get as many of these races as we can. Of course, we need volunteers for comms and tracking. So if you are able to do that, just sign up over at HTH so we can get more of these races on for y'all. But other than that, I'm going to send you over to Moon Risen Phoenix, who's doing a cross keys practice. So have fun watching that. Thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.